Auditioning. That's a big part of our industry. When I think about auditioning, the things that kind of stick out in my head right now are what I hear about auditions and how sometimes they're discussed and talked about. The environment is generally pretty stressful because it's a big thing to everyone. Everybody really wants to be a part of different opportunities and different visions. If we can approach an audition differently, I think it's going to change the atmosphere. And the way I would like to offer this information is by the way I approach auditions. Now, mind you, that doesn't work for everybody, but this is what works for me, so I want to, share this. I think when you audition, it's important to redo the equation of what it is. Being, I'm not there for myself. I'm not there to get a job. I'm not there to show off. What I'm there to do is to learn, to be influenced, to really take the moment to enjoy and appreciate the talent in a room, the energy, the hard work, the laughing, the sweat, the time. There's a lot going on in an audition, and it's one of the purest and most honest environments. So when I approach an audition, I try not to think about the job at all. My whole purpose is to go in and do my best. That can be difficult if you can't see, if the auditions run a little weird, if it's not organized. And so come into an audition with a very calm mind, no matter how bad you want the job. Come into it with a calm mind and to be very neutral. Because if you do that, things aren't going to throw you off. Disorganization won't make you frustrated. If it's taking a while to do groups or to teach choreography, if there's so many people, it'll kind of keep you centered and balanced. Don't be afraid to help other people. Sometimes I think, and what I see or from my experience and hear as well, is that people don't want to help others because they want to get the job themselves. And I think that equation isn't right, because the entire purpose of it is for the dance world to excel, to expand, to grow. And that comes by concern for others, not just the individual. When you're in an audition, don't be afraid to help someone beside you, because a lot of people aren't going to be able to see, especially if you get a good spot. And sometimes people don't know the choreographer's material or their style very well. And that's an area that you can offer your expertise if you take a lot of classes, if you study, if you really know about the industry. You know what choreographers are working, who they work for, what the music is, what the style is. That gives you a one-up on everything because it allows you to obtain and funnel what they're looking for. When I say take the atmosphere of trying to book the job out of it, it takes the stress out for me because I'm not worried about what happens after it because it's out of my hands. All I can do is go and work hard. And that's honestly all you can do. Work hard, share your talent and your gift, your passion with everyone in the room. And then beyond that, that's the success. If you're fortunate enough to work on the job afterwards, then that's the bonus. But the success is how you handle yourself there. What things did you learn? Who might you have helped? And then how did you do for yourself? That's success. Everything else is a bonus. Also, really look at the environment as being, when I was talking about such a pure and rich environment, the people around you are working super hard. They're giving their sweat, their energy. There's a lot of power in that room. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of rawness. And that rawness is something that you don't necessarily get all the time. Maybe when you're performing, you're on stage. But it's contagious, but it's moving. It can change things. It helps everyone grow, but it's an experience you don't want to miss. So if we are tunnel vision and we're only focused on what we can do, and if we're trying to get the job and this and that, we miss out on the experience of auditioning. And basically, it's a class with your buddies. It is. You work on things with people. You do groups. You maybe hear new music before it comes out. and you get to watch and learn from people who are better than you. I go to auditions all the time where I'm blown away by how talented the people are. It's a big environment, but those auditions can be, an hour to 10 hours or whatever, but that moment is just one of those experiences, as stressful and tense as it's become and has an atmosphere of. If we just approach it a little differently, I think it'll strip the negativity from it, and it'll also allow us to really relate to the vision, to the experience of what's going on. So auditioning, don't be afraid to help people. Take getting the job out of the equation. Look at being successful by just how you handle yourself and how you approach it, what you do there, what you learn. That's the success. And fourth is having the experience with your friends and people you don't know, and being in the same room where everybody's really trying. Everybody's trying to expand. Everybody's trying to evolve. So I only offer this because this is how it works in my head, and it doesn't mean that it's the right equation, but I'm hoping that there will be something there that can help you. Thanks for watching.